our best-selling hair care. You saw a beauty customer choice award-winning product. And what we're gonna start with is a wow, because this is $200 worth of product. You are receiving, by the way, free shipping, a 16-ounce scrub in the, oh, this is so exciting that you've got two choices in terms of its scents, Wild Summer Apricot, and you're getting this massive 33-ounce conditioner, almost 34 ounces. This alone is $107 worth of the incredible conditioner. So this is something that's really interesting, because this being a scrub, this being a conditioner, it's kind of a good idea to do this like once a week to just kind of get rid of the buildup that's causing our hair to look a little bit lackluster or maybe a little dulled down. Before we get into the details with the founder of the line, I wanted to let you know you've got the Wild Summer Apricot, or you can choose the cherry on top. This is my new favorite. It's in my shower right now. But again, this is $106 on its own. This is 30 or something. I mean, this is a $200 bundle, so you're really getting a deal. Normally, this would be $74. It's $39.99. There's the breakdown. The scrub is over $93. This is an insane way to start the show, but like I said, it's one of those shows you're watching at the right time on this Sunday morning. So let's bring in the founder of the line, Dennis Simeone. This is a man that is no stranger to you. Dennis, you've been on television between here and QVC for how many decades?
20 years.
20 years. I thought you said plenty at first, but you said 20, yeah. It's a long time.
Well, that's plenty. That's more than plenty, yeah. I remember saying, if I'm still doing this in 20 years, somebody take me off.
We won't let that happen. I don't know. It's just such a great line. I love how natural the product is. I know a lot of people watch you a lot, but there's a lot of people who haven't heard your story about your mom and really what instigated or inspired you to do this.
Well, originally I was the Ojan guy, and I'm still known as more of the Ojan guy than anything. They recognize my voice, but that was the first brand. I'm known for finding the obscure ingredients, but we see it as obscure now, but it's what we're supposed to be using. It's becoming obscure because we stopped using it, and it's being basically terminated. So then I terminated myself from Ojan. It went to Estee Lauder, so they took over. I needed a break, and then my mom got sick. And I came back, instead of QVC this time, I had a house in Sarasota. I went to HSN to tell my story. Well, she made me, and I'm a mama's boy, so I listened to her. 85, she asked me if I could help her with her hair and skin, and that was the first time she's ever asked me for anything other than for me to call her. So I started my journey of redoing everything. I wanted to simplify and have it more targeted, but also work a lot faster. She didn't have time. I didn't want to keep making, like, in other words, a treatment, a shampoo, conditioner. Can I combine everything? But first what I needed was this scrub. I needed to reset, even with her mentally, to kind of get her in the right state of mind. She thought there was something, wrong, something inside of her that shouldn't be there. So mentally, if I can have her in that mode of she's been reset, and you have to, even hair, scalp, there's buildup. If I always say this, if you don't get the before and afters that you see live that we're showing you when you get it at home, there's something wrong. And that means this can't get through to what it's supposed to do. So we need to kind of do a redo, a reset. And that's what this is designed to do. It exfoliates the scalp. It helps with cell turnover. It's going to open up the follicle, and your scalp's going to breathe again. So if you have wispy hair that's just not responding, or no hair, because you're losing it because basically you're filling those holes so the hair can't get through. If you want hair like Becky, like, you can achieve it. Goodness. And the longer you use it, and you're getting basically this one big bucket should last you 1 full year. Using it once a week and replacing your shampoo, and we're giving you the equivalent in conditioner so that you can use, basically a matching set. This is really rare for us to do, and this is last call.
Yes, it is.
Anything that you see in the 33 ounce that we have in the shampoo conditioners, when we sell it out, it ain't coming back. But I know for a fact, cherry on top, it was on top of last spring. This is what we had left. So once it's gone, it's not back for 2 years, and it won't be in the size. So we're showing the scrub. It's very, very concentrated, so you need water. You wet your hair, you work that in, a teaspoon. Don't use more than that, because then it won't work as well. And then you massage that through. I'm too slow. And then once you don't feel the grit, you rinse it out and you bring in the conditioner. You're getting the mega size. So the 33 ounce, it's like almost 4 of a regular 9 ounce size. I'm not even going to tell you what the math is because the price. This is better than a Today's Special Value that we had. I think that was similar to this. So,
I mean, this is kind of crazy. It really is. I'm going to encourage you right now to get it almost immediately because here we are down to, I think, 700 in the Wild Summer Apricot. We have about 800 left in the Cherry on Top. But look at the difference in the color, the shine. It looks healthier. Guess why? Because it is. Think about, we exfoliate our skin to get rid of the dead skin cells on the surface because it makes our skin look dull. We radiate when we reveal the actual skin. And that's the same. You said it so well, Dennis. This not only exfoliates your actual hair, but it conditions your scalp at the same time. So I love the way you called it a reset. It's so true.
It's so important, and a lot of us, I'm sure at home, have never used an exfoliant for your scalp, or at least a good natural one. Like, like it doesn't get more natural than this. You look pretty.
Hi, Amanda.
Like you did.
Hello.
Everybody, like, we all kind of fit in. Well, I don't. I'm not wearing blue. I didn't get I'm wearing blue jeans, but you can't see. Didn't get the memo. But with Amanda, I'll let her tell her story because it was a game changer for her as well, and so many other people, and that's why we kind of give it away.
Yeah, I wasn't able to grow my hair past shoulder length because I had so much breakage. I used to travel the world doing modeling jobs, and the amount of heat that was put on my hair, it completely destroyed it. I had about half the amount of hair on my head then as I do now, and I was trying everything to fix it, and it wasn't until I was introduced to the Tweaked product line, especially the scrub, that completely transformed my hair because it got rid of all that buildup that was on there. And also, I was using those really drying purple shampoos to get the brassy tones out of my hair. And I love the scrub for that. It helps to take that off of your hair so you're left with this clean, not squeaky, unhealthy clean where it strips away the oils, but a really nice clean scalp so that it sets your hair up for any products that you're going to put on. And then your hair just reacts so well to the products that you put on your hair.
Yeah, so if you're useless at styling, because we're not stylists, I'm as useless as it comes, believe it or not. Yes, and I own a hair care company. But I don't need to be a stylist to understand. I'm all about ingredients and formulating and to simplify. So if I can use it, even with Matt is not a stylist either.
No.
If we can use it, and my mom, who's 85, trust me, I have to go there and help her with reset her TV with the converter. So we're going to keep it really simple. And it should be simple. Look, if something's complicated, in my opinion, that means there's something wrong. Or something's being hidden, or they're trying to detour you from doing something. You can't go wrong with this. You wet your scalp, you grab a half teaspoon. If you go too much, what's going to happen is longer time in the shower, and it's not going to give you as much lather. So you go a little by little into the hair when the hair's wet, and the more water, which is free, that you put, like a splashing effect, like in and out of the water stream with your head, your hair, it will begin to lather like nobody's business. And then what I do is that full teaspoon, I go quarter at a time. So little by little, and I get so much lather. So if you're doing the full teaspoon at once, you won't get as much. And that's why some people, if you read reviews, I didn't get as much lather. When you come back to here, this was a quarter teaspoon.
It's a little
bit. It's like
bit.
a Beekman demo. It's a lot of lather. And this is naturally derived. We're not using surfactants that you use to wash dishes, by the way, because it's in a lot of shampoos or cars.
Gosh, that's crazy to think about.
Yeah, chemicals. So everything's getting replaced or was replaced. They take nature and manipulate it. I'm trying to keep it as raw as possible when it comes to the wild crafted. So this is your opportunity.
Well, and
so you've got the scrub. Either one works the same. Just go by scent.
Yep.
Cherry, do you like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry? This is very close to that in a way. That's what people are telling me. And the apricot is just fun.
Oh,
it's summer. Pistachio,
it's delicious.
Coconut cream, caramel.
This is kind of the OG. I mean, this is where really the kind of the beginning of time, and I love both of them. We are down to literally maybe 600 or 700 of each choice. This is your Wild Summer Apricot. This scrub is $93 or $94 alone. It's a big tub, and this is what you use a little quarter of a teaspoon of. So yeah, it will last you a long, long time. This conditioner, I mean, it's over 34 ounces. You would spend, if you got these separately to come up to the equivalent of 34 ounces, it's $107 for just this product. So this is a total of $200. I do not understand how we are doing this today at $39.99, but we are. So yay. for all of us. The other choice is the cherry on top, which is my newest favorite. That's what's in my shower right now. I use the shampoo and conditioner. But this one is, by the way, most popular. It does smell delicious. It's not too sweet. It's absolutely mouth-watering. But I have a quick question for you, Dennis, before we move into some other great values today. How often should we use the scrub? I mean, the conditioner speaks for itself. That's what I thought. Once a week.
You can use it more often. You can use it every time, really. But I recommend once a week. Now, when I say every time, not every day, though. That's overkill. Like maximum 3 times a week. But you'll know when to stop. When you feel that your scalp's breathing, it's getting easier to style your hair. It's holding its style. Without hold, then you're getting to I always call it the wicked point. Look, life becomes beautiful because your hair, you're on point every day. And you'll see it with the ladies that have been using it a little longer, Rosa, Amanda. Wherever they put their hands, the hair just responds. Like it's just, you save so much time. And the less that you play with your hair and force your hair, right there alone, you'll eliminate breakage, which is so key. And then in the shower, when your hair is wet, that is like the danger zone. After 5 minutes, you'll feel your hair swell up. It'll feel spongy. That's when it's going to break. So if you don't protect that or have something in the hair shaft prior, and that's what this is designed to do, like our conditioner is more like a super intensive treatment. I don't have any other, mask or anything. I have a cleansing treatment. I have an oil. I don't need anything else because we're scoring up to, we've hit 99% now reduction in breakage.
Wow.
Depending on where you go. But in this case, you can see an increase in volume of close to, 900%?
Probably.
Yeah. Now, I think with these 2 cents, that drops, to 5 to 600. Anything over 100 is huge. Think of it, there's styling products that can't get to even 100% increase. So we're hitting it on rinse out. It tells you that it's not staying in the hair. It's just giving the hair the strength, the lift that it needs, and allowing that scalp. And once your scalp gets healthy, you de-age yourself.
Isn't that the truth? And sometimes we forget about our scalp being a part of the whole, the look. But it really is. It's the most important part. So that's why this duo is so excellent and such a great way to start the show. And I've been waiting for a scrub. I've been like, I need a scrub. So this is kind of kismet. I'm so glad that this is in our show today. I'm a fan of the cherry on top right now. I've always loved the wild summer apricot, but now with closing in on 500 gone, that's about what we have left. So don't wait to do this because this will not make another airing. I know you've got a later show, but I don't see this being in it because it's almost, it's on its way to a sellout. Let's talk this through one more time. It's so easy. You use 1/4 teaspoon of the scrub once a week, and then what?
Yeah, so you put in 1/4 at a time to 1 teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon is your max. Matt, you're using 1 teaspoon.
Yeah.
And so she's got a lot of hair. And look, the one on TVs, she doesn't have as much, but she's still using the 1 teaspoon because she's building up to get even more lather. So you're in full control. You got a year's supply using 1 teaspoon once a week in that tub, 333 pumps. Conditioner, how many pumps do you use?
Just 1.
My conditioner is potent, so.
I used to use 2, but just 1 now.
Until you met me, or at the beginning when you're before when you're fried.
When I was brainwashed and
her hair was
thought that I needed more.
Her hair was nasty. Her hair was bad. It was.
I love your story, Amanda.
It was really dried down.
We see you so often, and your hair is so full and amazing. But who would have ever thought that a couple of years back you didn't have this kind of fullness? It's because of Tweak.
Yeah.
Tell us again what happened to you.
So my hair went through so much damage I couldn't grow it past my shoulders. I had so much breakage. I used to sit there with little pair of scissors and try to cut all my split ends off because I was just trying to save it that much. And I tried everything just to save my hair. And then I was introduced to Tweaked, and that's when my hair started completely transforming. And the longer you use it, the more you'll notice it gets better and better and better.
Wow. Well, it's really an amazing line in general, and I love this. It's just an incredible buy. Don't forget, there's free shipping. You always have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee for any purchase that you make here. This is a clean beauty brand at HSN. Dennis mentioned it earlier, but there's none of the chemicals and none of the things that are bad for you. Obviously, our scalp is as porous as our skin, and we want to put all good things on it and the follicles of our hair, and that's why this is, again, a clean beauty brand at HSN and a customer award-winning brand, our best-selling hair care brand at HSN. So stay right where you are to get that duo, but there's much more to take a look at. Later, after the show, you might want to peruse the storefront. Just type in